back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm CHARRRBOYD, and yeah, this is just basically my life. So I don't know if you guys know, but today is the 15th of the 3rd, 2019, and it's National Anti-Bullying Day today. So I thought I'd kind of like hop on a few topics about how I got bullied and how I do get bullied at school at the moment, just so you guys know a bit more about me. And yeah, so just get some snacks and a drink because I don't know how long this will take, but yeah, I hope we can get through this. So you guys know that bullying can take place in any different form, from calling people names over social media and ganging up on them in like the playground or the school grounds or whatever. Bullying just takes place in a lot of different forms. Like, it's not always easy to pick out a situation where it is bullying and where it's not bullying. But any type of bullying is just not okay. Yeah. Okay, so if you ever think that you can just go out there and start calling someone a name just because you don't like them, or because you think it is the right thing to do, or gang up on someone, just know that you are affecting them in a way that you'll never understand, if it's either physical or mentally. Okay, so just as I mentioned before, I got bullied, and I still do get bullied. I got bullied from the start of elementary, went through middle, and still going in high school. I got made fun of because of my weight, and yeah, people. Sorry, it's like really hard to talk about, but like they would always just like how ugly I was and all that, and people would just go like out of their way to like make sure I knew that, and how like sorry, I just don't like to talk about this stuff at all. It's just really weird. And like, from being fat and being ugly, they always made sure that like they could tell me, or like make sure I knew that like how unattractive that was and everything, and that they would just go all out of their way and tell me how fat I am, and how like I remember always getting posts on Instagram of any time I wore a bikini or anything, they would call me a fat, or something like that. Or like, I remember this one time this girl was like, you should really stop like posting things on social media. There's no point, you're that ugly and fat, and this photo makes you look like an effing fat bee, and you should just go kill yourself because no one likes it, and no one likes you, no one likes what you talk about. And yeah, I mean, I had my group of friends that knew the real stuff and everything, and that this was going on and stuff, but yeah, and they would always tell me like how ugly and fat I was compared to the other girls in my grade, and like then as soon as I hit, say, like puberty like type of thing, the boys started asking me for nudes. Whoa, sorry, there was just lightning. Sorry, there's like about to be a thunderstorm. And can you hear that? It's thunder. Oh, no, I don't like being... Okay. And people just always compare me to like the other girls in my grade. And yeah, so when I got asked for nudes and stuff, like I never dated really anyone, to be honest. There were so many rumors that went around my school that I had dated so many of these guys, which I never have. I've only had 5 boyfriends, I think. Yeah, roundabout. And they just, yeah. I just like always had to make sure that I knew how unattractive I was and how fat I was, and that I should start getting a gym membership and everything like that. I guess you don't really see it until like you hit that age where they start teaching you it in school and everything, and your parents start noticing the effects. Because this was affecting me mentally and physically. Like I remember I started putting on weight because I was eating healthy, but my portion sizes were over. Like my portion sizes. And yeah. This one time in like 5th grade, I remember, year 5th grade, it was either 5 or 4, and this guy like wrote on the whiteboard it was a sumo wrestler, and on the you know how they wear the little G-string things, and on that they wrote Charlotte on it. And yeah, from then they just started calling me sumo all through school. And yeah, on at the playground, and every time it just, yeah, it wasn't the best time for me, and I lost all my friends. And yeah, I still don't have friends, but yeah. And yeah, so that was kind of my story and what had kind of happened. I just wanted to like make sure I could at least start spreading awareness and saying and letting you guys know that yes, it happens to like the person you kind of least expected it from, and who seemed like all happy and everything. And yeah, just I don't really understand why people do it. I know people say that they do it because they are insecure or something like that, or stuff is happening inside their personal world that we don't see. And it's still not acceptable. It never has been, and it never will be. We shouldn't be going around calling other people names, ganging up on them physically, or yeah, even the little things like trying to push over a person every time you walk, like in America through the hallways, or in Australia like through the playground. They just shouldn't be doing that. Because one day, what if like that was your boss at work? Would you go out to them and trip them or push them, whatever you want to do, whatever you think you are supposed to do, just because they might have accidentally done something like a few weeks ago, so you thought it was right that you got revenge and started bullying them for a little mistake. And yeah, because like what if that one person became your boss, as I was saying? You wouldn't do that, would you? Because yeah, we've got to hang around people who we don't like. Okay, sorry. I don't know if you guys like know this or anything, but I really, really hate thunderstorms. Like, I love watching the lightning and the rain. It's just the thunder, because my whole house just shook then. And yeah, so as I was, stop please. Yeah, so like as I was saying, that's kind of my story and like what kind of happened with me. But I know there's worse people out there and everything. But hey, why don't you just start with one person telling their story? Maybe more people will tell their stories or something. But yeah. So I thought I'd show you guys this like little cute thing like that my school did to spread awareness about bullying and how we can stop it and stuff. So today when we walked in the school gates, we were handed like a piece of paper with a note on it. And my notes, I got a few of my notes, but I kind of misplaced one. I think one's in like the pocket of my skirt. So this note said, "Forget about yesterday, today is a new day." Which means, like, I kind of see it in like the bully's way and like the victim's way, because the victim comes to school not knowing what could actually happen to them just because of this bully, and there's fear mongering in them, and students become depressed, or just any person becomes depressed or has anxiety because of this one person or few people, a group of people who are just constantly giving them shit and continuously and not stopping. And then I can see it in how the bully could forget about yesterday because today is a new day, and see like look, sorry, a tree fell down outside, and I can see how the bully can like use this quote or whatever you're gonna say, inspirational thing, whatever, and like, because say they've bullied someone for a while and they did something horrible the day, maybe they could go up to that person, the person they were bullying, and like at least try and show that they're sorry, and maybe, please just stop, and just show that they are really sorry, and maybe even try and explain like maybe what they were going through. And I know it won't like really resolve what you have probably done to what the bully has like probably done to them, but you know, at least you're like going out there, and it might change one little thing. You never know, because you could have done something horrible to them, honestly, and they might they might, who knows, they might forgive you, they might just say, yep, okay, or, because, you know, it could come back to you, and, yeah, and might do you some good in the future if they're your boss, say, and stuff. So, yeah. And also our school, oh wait, let me try to find it. Okay, so I found one of the other quotes, another like little quote thing. So this one says, "Inspire yourself and others." Like, I kind of see this for like this bystander who's kind of like watching the person getting bullied and them like standing up for the person who's getting bullied and inspiring like other people to stand up for if they see anybody else if they're like and like if they see anybody else getting bullied, like they might stand up for them, or you know, and yeah, because that inspires people. Because if there's more people knowing what is like happening and can identify a situation where someone is getting bullied, we can prevent, as a nation or worldwide, we can prevent a lot of people from becoming depressed, getting anxiety, and all the mental health problems and everything. And we can even prevent suicide even if it's just one person standing up for one person. We, as a new generation, whatever 2003 people generation born, thing is, we can help each other. We're the new generation. We're the generation who's coming in to make a change. So why don't we start doing that now? So yeah, even if it just does start with one person, that one person can change or make an impact on the whole generation. So I'll just leave you guys with that comment, I guess. It's your decision. But I know if I saw someone getting bullied, I wouldn't just stand there and be like, oh my god, she's getting bullied, let's video this for evidence. No, honey. I would actually go up, even if I stand in between the bully and the victim, and speak to the bully and say, no, this is not right. You are blah, 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 blah. If you get what I mean? We should be sticking together. We are one of the first generations who grew up, yes, with technology and all these new gadgets and everything. So we're the nation who should be the generation who should be sticking together and standing up against bullies, even if they are our own generation. We need to stick together, because one day the older generations won't be here and it will just be us. And what if we all just bullied each other? Trust me, the anxiety and depression rates will go up, and that means the suicide rates will go up, and more people will come. Sorry, that gave me like a heart attack. And yeah, so I really hope you kind of learnt something. I know I rambled on a lot, and yeah, I just had to kind of get it off my chest, let you guys know how I was feeling about the situation and everything. So yeah, and I hope that even if I was the only one who really watched or really like, if I really was like the only person who took initiative for this, for our generation, look, I don't really care what people say about this video, This video just comes from the heart, and if you can't accept that, then I guess there's a real problem with you, or maybe you just need to get some help. But if you're from Australia and you are getting bullied and you do need someone to talk to, just remember there is the Kids Helpline and there is Lifeline as well, and Headspace. So give them a call if you need help. I'm always here as well if you need it, so just DM me on Instagram and I'll help as much as I can, or try and lead you in the right direction. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below, turn my post notifications on. And yeah, just have a good day. Bye.